today started off as a good day.
Hey, what's up friends? Moses here from Driver Success. I hope you guys are doing well. Just heading into work right now. It's about 10 minutes to 2 o'clock my start time. Temperature is really good out here. Right now it's 93 degrees, but it doesn't really feel like 93 degrees.
My first two loads are close by. The first load is going to be a delivery right here to Amazon in Fort Worth, and then I have a pickup coming from Lasco. Again, it's in Fort Worth, that will be coming back here to the rail. Those are the first two pre-plans I currently have, and then from there we'll see what will happen. I don't have to go to the office, but I need to ask my boss something. I need some days off. So as you can tell, we are downstacking all these empties. You remember all this place was full of empties. Now they are all being downstacked, and probably they are heading to California, where most of the loads come from. So the first thing they want me to do right now is to get an empty at the start of my shift. So there have been some changes that I've made here at BNSF. As you can see ahead of me, we used to just go straight, but now they are constructing that place. They changed the entrance, so we have to kind of do this little turn right here. But BNSF is really expanding. They are changing stuff all over the place. I think they're going to have another entrance. I'm not sure if it's going to be a truck entrance off of 156. I know they are doing some construction there. But here on the left, that's where Schneider used to be. And then the entrance was on the other side of Schneider. But now Schneider moved. I wonder what they're going to put here. I don't know if this side on the right is also their property. I remember I showed you guys, I think, the rail that they constructed through the parking lots, a new rail line. And then they are opening up some new lots, like there's a lot B. Looks like they're gonna change where, like they had the office where the yard guys used to go. The guys that park the trailers, I think they're gonna change their office to, there's another place they're building. I see they're putting some fuel islands. So look at all this place being constructed. Since I'm just bringing in an empty, I wasn't able to do a pre-in gate on the app, so I'm just gonna use these lanes. These 2 lanes here on the left, you don't have to use the app, but all the other lanes you have to have the app. If you don't have the app, then you'll end up going to the office, which is kind of a pain. But I didn't do a pre-in gate of this empty, so I'm just gonna use this place right here. So this place right here on the right is what I was talking about, where I think all those yard guys are going to be. Probably this is going to be their area, because right here I can see these the fuel island here. I'm thinking this is going to be like where the main offices are. Probably that's where even this DAB is going to move to. This small building ahead of me. Unfortunately, I still have to come here because it looks like my boss did not bill my empty. We usually don't want to have to come to this place, but if something goes wrong, you have to. So I need to send my boss a message to tell him to bill my empty. Just gonna go right now and check and see if now he has been able to bill it. And the sun. Those right there are the new cranes. They're really are big compared to the older ones. This particular Amazon that I'm going to, they changed their entrance. It used to be off of Westport. Like the light I just passed, I would have made a right to go to the entrance. But now they changed the entrance, so I have to go through this side and go through the back. So if any of you guys that are over the road ever come to the Fort Worth Amazon distribution off of Westport, just know that the entrance will be in the back, not off of Westport. And the funny thing is, if you look at it on the, like maybe Google Maps, you wouldn't necessarily know. You would think that the entrance is off of Westport. So it's one of those things that would be confusing to you even when you look at it on Google Maps. The entrance used to be off of this road right here, Westport. But now I'm just gonna go behind. Unless of course they changed it again, because I haven't been here for some time, so this is where we go in here to Amazon. It can be confusing if it's your first time. You may be like, where is the truck entrance? But we kind of squeeze through this parking lot here. This is it right here, Amazon Fort Worth off of Westport. I've checked in, so I'm just gonna go park it in 400 and then take my paperwork to where it's supposed to go. I hope they have empties, because if they don't, it means I have to go back to the yard. At least the yard has a lot. but I hope they do have that way. I don't have to go back to the yard, because I think I may be running late for my appointment. My appointment is at 16:15, I believe. Paperwork has been stamped. Let's see if they have an empty, and then we'll get out of here. Some of these guys who come by this side, who don't know that the entrance is the other side, they get sent back to go through the other side. So Lasco is gonna be right here on my left, and it looks like I'm gonna be about 20 minutes late, because, well, 15 minutes late I would say, because my appointment was at 16:15. Right now it's 16:30.
1/4 mile, arrive at 1700 Regent Boulevard on the left. Arriving at 1700 Regent Boulevard on the left.
This is it right here. I've been here before, so some of you already know this place. Lasco in Fort Worth. So I guess because it's summer, or summer is coming up, it's almost summer, right? Officially summer is starting tomorrow. Because of that, these guys usually are busy, because Lasco sells fans. I'm not sure how long I'll be waiting, but they're not usually bad. They usually are fast, so I shouldn't be long. Most of the times I come here, I usually park around here, and then they tell me to back into these doors. But this time I'm going to be going to building 3. So I'm just going to wait here until they call me, but in the meantime I'm gonna have my doors open so that when they call me I can just back into the dock. Alright, I'm done. It's my first time in this place docking on one of these side doors. Right now the time is 19:03. I got here at around 16:35. Right now it's 19:03. I'm done loading. I'm just gonna go get my paperwork and then I'll get out of here. I've already been pre-planned on some other loads, so looks like it will be a good day. We thank God for that. I just want to take it as slow as possible. I don't want to exceed 5 miles per hour. That way it doesn't kick me onto drive. All right, time to head back to Hazlitt. then from nowhere, just after I had done my second load, I was driving back to the rail, and then this storm just comes in. All of a sudden, it looks like it's gonna rain. There's a lot of wind. Actually, if you have an empty, it may be even hard for you to drive through the wind. But I don't know if you guys can see. Look up there. You probably can't see, like, the clouds and the wind, dust everywhere. Oh, crazy. Then I go to get my load from the rail, which was supposed to be my third load. I have no idea what's wrong with my container. It's right here by the trucks, but it's down on the ground. I'm thinking something is wrong with the container or what. So things right now are not going as planned because I can't take that load that is going to Sanga, which would have given me some miles, and of course it's a load that I'm missing. But this is when you have to trust. If you've prayed for the day to go well, this is when you just have to trust that everything is working out for your own good. It's easy to get, like, mad about it and your day starts going south, but you can choose to trust that everything is fine, especially if you have prayed about it, that that God blesses your day, because you may want to take that load and then something may happen that is worse than this. I still have loads to do. So right now I'm just heading to the yard to pick up an empty and then go pick up a load from North Lake, bring it back here, and then I don't know if that trailer will still, I don't think that container is gonna be off the ground at this time, but I still have after I bring back that North Lake load, I still have 2 other loads on me that I need to do. A drop and a pickup. So altogether I had 6 loads on me, but with this one that is down, so right now I have 5 loads. We'll see. It's coming to 9 o'clock right now. The last 2 times I went to North Lake to do a pickup, my loads were not there. So hopefully this one that I'm gonna go pick up is there and is ready for me. So then I had to go get my load number 4, which now had turned out to be load number 3. So when I get to the customer's place, I was there for 2 hours, but their printer was down. They couldn't process the paperwork, so I couldn't get the load. So I had to leave that place and come get my load number 5, which had turned out to be now load number 3. But by then it was just pouring. I mean, it was raining. I was just getting wet. I had to get, luckily I had my my raincoat on. I had to get out my pants, the one I showed you long time ago, the ones that I put on when it's raining. But my shoes were not, like, I hadn't planned for the storm because I didn't know it was coming in. So I was just wet. And so luckily enough that the load was fine. So I pick it up from the rail, I deliver it amidst the rain, and then I went to get my load number 6, which now had turned into be load number 4. But again, it was raining. Now I'm done with my day. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. So that day just went south. It's amazing how things can just turn. If everything had gone according to plan, those would have been probably like 6 loads, and I would have finished them somewhere maybe when it's coming to like 1 o'clock. But this is what trucking is all about. As my friend Trucker Jim says, you just have to keep on trucking.